Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again. It's Elliot Brown here in the Essex Business Radio studio. Welcome to the Pivotal Podspective. How are you doing today? It's Thursday, and I hope you've had a good day. I don't think it's Thursday yay doesn't really work, but anyway, I like to stick a yay on it because it just sounds good. Sounds good, mate. They sound good. It's been a bright, sunny day here in Essex. God only knows what it's been like where you are, but I know we're having a bit of a heat wave here in the UK. So I know we've got people watching us from Australia and, well, literally in like 20 different countries possibly. So welcome to you all, and welcome to the Pivotal Podspective, where I'm going to be chatting to Adrian Dorobantu tonight about how to spy on your comps ads and understanding your target audience as well. Now, you may not think, oh, that's not very pivotal. Yes, it is, because if you get it right, then you can pivot your business, you can change, you can level up, you can adopt, adapt, and improve. Let me bring Adrian into... Oh, here he is.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing this evening, Adrian?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I was just looking forward to this, to be honest. So yeah, I'm doing very well. Thanks. You?
Yeah, I'm good. We started off well today. The screen's on. You can read it, and we're all
I'm not blurry anymore. So yeah, it's a good start.
You're not blurry either. No, it's quite hot though. It's pretty hot day here in the UK today. 28, 29 degrees maybe.
To be honest, I haven't left home.
Haven't you?
No, yeah, I'm a bit too white, so that's why I'm more like vampires. So I'm a bit afraid to go when it's still sunny outside.
Will you just disappear into a puff of smoke, will you, or a puff of dust?
Yeah. If people don't know, I'm also from Romania, so that's why Romanian vampire, too much sun is not a good combination.
I did always wonder why you only ever came round after dark, to be fair.
Yeah, especially when you're not at home. But yeah.
I want to drink your blood. Is that like a Dracula?
That's a very good accent.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Just for movies, not in reality. But yeah, that's a good one.
Didn't really work for this, no?
Exactly, yeah.
Good. Well, I've been looking forward to this because I think this is a great subject matter that we're going to be chatting about today. We've covered some great stuff over the last week or so, but spying on your competition's ads is always a good skill to be able to have. You gain some knowledge from that, right?
Exactly. And even if you say, you said at the beginning it's not pivotal, actually, I think it is very, just because most people don't know. Again, it's a free tool that people don't know about it, So to be honest, over 95% of the people I discuss with, when I ask them, you can see the ads of your competitors.
Yeah.
No. How? So yeah, it's been quite funny to show them all that, Obviously, the first step is to identify our competitors, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're going to be definitely chatting about this today. If you've just joined us and you don't know what this is all about, then we're going to be covering, how to spy on competition's ads and understanding your target audience. We've covered a bit of Google, we've covered a bit of Facebook Business Manager, Facebook Pixels yesterday, and a few other things. You can check those out, and if you carry on watching the show, we'll let you know later. I'm going to say hi over here, over on Insta. Kian saying hi. Sasha saying hi and waving. Rudy Meta, good to see you. Thanks very much. Business Bros are there. We've got quite a few people join us on Instagram, I should say. Big love to you all. Thanks for joining us. And they were very quiet on Facebook today, but let us know below if you're there. Don't lurk, say hi. And if you have any questions as we're going along, then please feel free to ask, and we'll give you a shout out and feature your question on the screen. So how do we spy on our competition's adverts on Facebook then, Adrian? Because how'd you do it?
It's very simple. Just you have to go on your competitor's Facebook page first of all.
Yeah,
that's what you have to do. So basically, we're gonna go on I'll just go on a page here quickly, But once you get there, basically you're gonna have something. And now, an advice for everyone: don't change things on Facebook just before you go into a live, right?
What are you doing? What's going on over there?
So I've just got a notification from Facebook telling me to switch to the new Facebook, which I always hated, to be honest.
All right, okay.
I don't know why the hell I've done it just right now, just before this. And I said, yeah, just give it a try. And I don't know where things are anymore, to be honest. I just like the old style. But don't worry, it's fixed now. Basically, you're going to on your competitor's Facebook page, and you're going to see somewhere on the right side, if you're using the standard classic Facebook, something called page transparency, all right? And page transparency has a button next to it called
Yeah.
see more. You
Yeah.
go click on that button, see more, and then it's going to tell you loads of things about the page, when it's being created, how many times you had this name change, where are the people that are managing it from, and all those kind of things. But
Yeah,
at the
absolutely.
bottom of that, you have something called ads from this page.
Yeah.
And it is going to tell you this page is currently running ads, or maybe for some of your competitors, it's going to say this page is currently not running any ads, so it's
Yeah.
nothing to spider. But if it
Yeah.
says that the page is running ads, you just
Yeah.
go to the ad library. That's
Yeah.
all that you have to do, basically. Once you
Yeah.
do that, you're going to see all the ads of your competitors.
Yeah, yeah, so in essence, go and find somebody you class as
Yeah,
competition that's doing well on Facebook. That's doing well. Don't go looking for somebody that you think is direct competition. My advice would step up, look at somebody that is going to be your competition, and go and find out from them. Because if you try and look at the same level as you, what are you really comparing yourself at?
yeah,
You
no,
go that level up. Go and find somebody that's absolutely smashing it. Go and see what they're doing. Because if you can get a little bit of that, then that's going to move you up, right?
exactly. And even if it's not in your niche, to be honest, you can still go in and look at that, just because they might have some, you might have seen some cool ads from them that you think you have an idea for your own business, so go and spy on anyone, to be honest, that you think you like the brand and you like the message that they have.
Yeah,
And that's a really cool thing, because once you get there, you can see the creative that they've used in the ad. You can see all the ad copy that they've used. You can also see any interaction that they had on that particular ad.
yeah,
But you can see, for example, what channels they're using that type of ad.
yeah,
And like they
definitely.
can use it on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and something else. I think the Audience Network. And you can see
Oh,
if
okay.
they have different or separate ads on different platforms. Again, that's very, very useful as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So how and how else can you sort of spy on what they're doing? Is there any other tips you've got for us that are going to help you to sort of keep an eye on what's going on with the competition?
Yeah, just go and visit their website quite a lot. If your competition has the Facebook pixel installed on their website, just like we've discussed yesterday, you're gonna get retargeted with the ads, basically.
Yeah.
So that's how it's working.
Yeah, perfect. And it's a great point as well. Don't be afraid of going and have a look at people's sites. I urge you genuinely, don't go and look at somebody that you think they're my competition now. Think about the people who are your competition, way over and above where you are now. Who's going to be your competition, who you want to be your competition, and do that. Because if they've got their website set up right and they're doing the Facebook ads as well, then they're going to retarget you, and you're going to see exactly what they do when you start scrolling through Instagram and Facebook, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And not just that. Sometimes on other places as well. Today,
Yeah.
for example, I still use Yahoo Mail for some of the junk things, and
You
I was
use what?
there.
Sorry.
Yahoo Mail.
That still exists, does it?
Yeah, still exists. I
Is that
still
when
use that for
is that
some of.
when you go and sign up for something? When you go and you're like a super drug? There are other chemists available, of course. When you go to a super drug and you have to give an email address, is that the one?
Yeah,
You see?
that's the original and junk mail now.
Yeah,
But I use Gmail for my professional things, or G Suite.
yeah,
But there, basically, I've seen. I just went and visited a few websites before, just exactly for that reason, to study the competition for a customer.
yeah,
And then I just got retargeted on Yahoo, on the right side of the Yahoo browser, or of the Yahoo program with some ads from that competitor.
right.
And it definitely works, all right? So if you go and visit someone, you're gonna get retargeted if they do a good strategy.
Yeah, it's good. Listen, I mean, genuinely about the looking at the ads of the what's it called again on the Facebook page. I mean, obviously, I know where to go and look at it. What's
So
it called
it's
again?
called page transparency. So it should
Yes,
be,
page transparency.
yeah, exactly.
I've been looking at it for a long time, seeing what people are doing and having a look at their copy. It's a very good idea. If you want to see what somebody's doing and they're doing it well, particularly if they keep popping up, have a look and see what else they're doing. See what platforms they're going across, and you'll often find as well that there's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of the same ads or the same picture, so the same image, the same copy, which is the text and the content, and you will get maybe 5 times. Well, generally, then there's the likelihood is they set up different demographics. They've set up different details in the back end of Facebook Business Manager, which we talked about on Tuesday. And what they'll do is they'll set it up so it goes to a different audience, but with the same advert that goes out. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, exactly. And the most common things are just a combination between ad copy,
Yeah,
creatives, and by creatives I mean if it's a video or a single image or a carousel or something like that,
yeah,
and the headline or the title. That's exactly. You're going to see a combination of that. Usually you might see the same ad 5 times, but if you look very carefully at that, you're going to see that either the title or the headline is changed, or the ad copy, something between those lines, and the other ways around, or same ad copy and 5 different images or 5 different videos.
Yeah, good. So go and check that, guys. Page transparency. I'm surprised the amount of people that don't know about it. You may not think it's that pivotal, but definitely knowing what the comp is doing and what the people where you want to be. Keep an eye on these guys. Keep your enemies close always.
Exactly,
and the saying goes.
Exactly. And so, just a very quick tip. I want.
Of course. So, don't let me cut you short there, Adrian. My extraordinaire.
Thank you. Basically, if you see someone is running 50 ads, all right, or something like that, but you see, it's really good because it tells you there when that ad has been started, or since how long the ad has been there. So if you see some competition of yours that has an ad that's been started in January 2020, for example, and it's still there, that means it must be one of their most successful ads.
Definitely,
right? Because otherwise they'll just take it down. And it's a
very good point. It's a very good point. I mean, listen, if you go and check out some huge company that is always advertising, I'm not being funny, actually, the government, they do quite a lot. Madly, I don't know who the hell sets their demographics up, because I never see anything come up on my social media about government, like a sponsored ad. Never. Yet they run an incredible amount of money through Facebook advertising. I have no idea how they think they're targeting their audience, because I'm probably the sort of audience they should target to make me want to vote, to get me involved with things, but they don't. And they spend a humongous amount of money on their Facebook ads as well. So if you guys think, well, Facebook ads don't work, they do. And they spend a huge amount of money. I genuinely don't think they're doing it very, very well. And I hold my hands up if anyone wants to criticize me on that side. I don't think that the government are doing a great job on their Facebook ads. But interesting. We should get in touch with them, dude. We should get in touch with them and go, well, what are you doing?
They should get in touch with us, Just let them get in touch with us.
I love that. Okay, so moving on to understanding your target audience. I mean, listen, that's a great thing to know. I mean, that's partly understanding your target audience. If you're finding a company that you want to be where they are, checking out their ads, checking out what they're doing, going on their website, seeing if they retarget you. If they do, then that's what you need to be looking at doing yourself as a business. So that's a good step. But also, so how do you understand your target audience?
That's why I started with spying your competition from a creative point of view and ads point of view, because after that you guys need to go, and there is another free tool offered by Facebook that's going to step up the things a bit more if you use them both together. It's called Facebook Insights tool. So it's a free tool offered by Facebook that's going to help you understand the audience. And basically what you can do, you go there and you select the country that you want to target. We're going to take maybe by default it's US, all right? Well, let's say you can take UK or US. And what you do, let's say, even if you know some of your competition now, and maybe they are big pages, you can type in the page over there and see exactly who is following that page in terms of demographics, like sex, age, interests, and things like that, and location as well, all right? And that's very, very powerful when you combine those two.
Yeah.
But also, if you don't want to do that, then maybe let's say you have a business about, I don't know, give me a topic, Elliot, something.
What business topic?
Yeah, just
a type of business.
Yeah.
I don't know. An online retailer. Online retailer,
podcast, right? Yeah. Okay. So you can put you can choose keywords over there, and you can choose the online retailer keyword. And then
let's say video games. I used to be in the trade. So video games. Go on.
Let me see if I can select that. For example, video games. Right. I've just selected that based on the United States, and that's what's going to tell me now. So it said between 100 and 150 million people in the United States are interested in video games. Actually, 55% of those are women. All right.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and 46 men. All right.
Okay.
The age bracket that's most interested in video games, it's 25-34, and 35-54, 45-54. So you have quite loads of people actually over there that are interested in video games.
Mate, it's a big market. It's a big market. I was in it for 10 years. Well, still on the edges of it, to be fair.
Exactly. It tells you the relationship status of those people. So they are 49% of those people are married, and 29% of those are single. Education level, it's 61% university and 33% high school. So
this is going to completely blow people's theory about geeks being at home playing video games. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to talk about because everybody, well, generally, I mean, I don't play them, but generally, lots of people play them. You know, people always think, oh, it's a geek. You know, this single people living at home. Quite clearly shows you that that's not. So if that's the market you want to hit, there's a very, very wide range, but still you've got to keep pretty focused when you want to sell to people, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But that's why this is a very good tool that gives you all this information, you know. So that's why remember obviously to take things with a pinch of salt, but get an idea of who you should actually target, right? And sometimes stop those preconception, you know, that you might have in your head about your target audience, and listen to the market when you have free tools like this and free data, because Facebook, it's giving you that for free, you know. And obviously it's the biggest platform out there that has, you know, loads of audience, and they can tell you exactly what's happening.
I mean, listen, the details you can get back from Facebook is immense. You know, if people aren't grabbing this and they're still not grabbing it, you absolutely need to, guys. This is getting more and more expensive. The prices have actually dropped for ads and things over the last couple of months because a lot of people have been doing it, but it's going to increase. And I think I've got a feeling this is going to increase more than it would have done normally because of the use. And they've now grabbed that smaller business market, as you were talking about. Old Mark Zuckerberg, thanks very much for supporting the small business, but he's there for that. However, he's here to make money. They're there to make money. It's a machine, but they've got the tools if you know how to use them, and they're very, very useful. I think there's a really good point as well, Adrian, that you were saying about thinking you know your target audience, because generally a lot of the time when people set business up, they don't know their target audience, and they're, dare I say, sometimes they don't look at it from a bird's eye view. They're too involved with the business, so they're a bit too focused on something where there is another audience, there's another age range, there's another way of targeting those people or attracting a slightly different generation or a slightly different age bracket as well. So I think these tools and finding this information out is imperative to making these things work. Even if you're going to pay somebody else to do these things for you, it's a great thing to know and have that knowledge. Knowledge is, you know, knowledge and wisdom is going to move you ahead, whatever you do.
Exactly. And not just that, even let's say you're not going to run ads, right? So you're not going to do anything with Facebook. You're not going to do things like that, but you don't have to. You have that data just for you to understand how to better prepare your product and how to put it in front of people. So even if you don't do it on Facebook, but still you have to sell it at the end of the day. And by knowing your target audience or your market, this is going to help you way more than other things, all right? Yeah,
definitely. Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
So now that we've seen that most of the people are married, they're playing video games. You can do a nice ad, something like got bored in your relationship, you know, play something with your wife. I don't know, do something like that, but you can.
Here we go. Here goes his creative gene.
Exactly. You can make it funny for both of them, or at least for one of them. Let's say.
But at least for one of them. At least one of them. My mum has come on. Let's give a shout out to my mum. Hi, mum, again. Always supporting us doing what we're doing.
Hello, Elliot's mum.
That's Henny, my mum, Adrian. Adrian, my mum, Adrian.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Virtually. Big love, mum. Thanks for watching. There's got a few people over here as well. We've got Jake. We've got Lisa. We've got Anna. We've got Tiran, David. There's a load of people over on Instagram. Rudy Meta, I said hello to before. Get over onto Facebook if you want to see both Adrian and I. We will be coming out on Instagram, but it still won't be great. The screen will be cut down the middle and you'll see a little bit of both us if you'll see us at all, but you will be able to hear us. But you can check this video out and stuff on YouTube as well. We'll tell you about that at the end of the show. Yeah, it's really good, Adrian. I think there's some great stuff to be learned there. I've definitely learned a few more bits, and always good to add those strings to your bow, so to speak. Ding. That was a bit weird. Exactly. I don't even know. That wasn't really a bow and arrow sound either, was it? To be fair,
a bit more like a drunk Cupidon, but yeah, don't worry, that's all right.
That's great. Listen, I think there's some great stuff to be learned there. Thank you for your input on that. Enjoyed obviously doing you being the guest extraordinaire over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to do another one next week, and we're going to announce something as well on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, we need to prepare for that a bit. We need to prepare it actually and make sure that we give something really, really cool to people on that.
Yeah, I think we will. So on Tuesday, you want to definitely get back here. You definitely want to see this live because we need you to interact on Tuesday next week, 9 p.m., where we're going to be talking about what we're talking about on Tuesday, Adrian.
Do you want to say that, or if it's going
to
be
yeah? Are we going to keep it back? Are we? We talk about it in Tuesday daytime and just give them a warmer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, look out.
Just a warm up for people. We were thinking to do a live chat bot, for someone.
Yeah.
And help someone who has a business. But yeah, we're thinking about that, just making a cool way and a very educative way.
Well, I tell you what, look, if you're interested in having a chat bot set up for your Facebook, then absolutely make sure you let us know below. And if you see this live between now and Tuesday next week, and Tuesday next week will be the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 26th of May, 2020, of course. If you do see this, whether it's on YouTube, whether you hear this, wherever you get it, if you want to check it out, you do want to get that, then make sure you let us know below, and we'll get you on the live. Hi, Vlad. We've got somebody come on here. Hi, Vlad. Hope something for this year.
Hi, Vlad.
To explain why business digital is a must. Great stuff, Vlad. Thank you very much for your comment.
Vlad is a very good friend of mine, and he's doing some cool stuff as well.
Cool
websites and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much for watching, Vlad. And yeah, there's going to be loads of tips here from here, but by the sounds of it, you probably know quite a bit already. But great to have you as a friend of the show. And yeah, by all means, join in and make comments and things. That's what we want. We want some interaction. That's great stuff. Hi, back to you. So, hi guys. Hi, Vlad. How you doing? Yeah, so again, anybody who wants to get a chatbot done, if you watch this, then make sure you make a comment. If you're watching over on Instagram, then get over onto Facebook and drop us some comments, or do it on Instagram there, no problem. Yeah, great. Thanks very much, Adrian. I think we've covered a few bits there that I think is massive value. Actually, in fact, all of the stuff tied together over the last six episodes, including this one, that in itself is a tool to help the business, and none of it at this point costs any money at all, right?
Exactly. Free. I like freebies,
I know you do.
I've told you I'm very, very greedy, so I don't want to spend money if we don't have to. But yeah, no, I like freebies. And also we're going to give 2 tips of the day just after actually, when this one is ended, I'm going to send you 2 links, all right? And you're going to put them in the description for the guys. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, great. Well, listen, it's been great. I've really enjoyed today's show, the Pivotal Podspective, all around how to spy on your comps, ads, and obviously understanding your target audience. So great stuff. Thanks very much, Adrian. Always a pleasure.
You're welcome. There are other things as well, but they are in the gray area, so we're not going to talk about those.
Yeah.
Just for people to know, you can spy your competitors quite a lot if you want.
Listen, if you want to know more, in depth, then make sure you get in contact with us, and you can do that over on send message button on the Essex Business Radio page. You can either get yourself on a show, or you can ask a question, and we'll get in touch with you. So. Adrian, again, thank you very much, Adrian Dorobantu, the digital Google back end of Facebook extraordinaire.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. And guys, just before I'm gonna leave now, so the tips for today are gonna be, I'm gonna give you a link to the whole Facebook ad library, so you can just type your competitor there, and you're gonna see all the ads straight away rather than going on their Facebook page.
Very cool.
And also a link to the Facebook audience insight, so you can play with what I've told you, interest in countries, to see exactly who is your audience over there.
Great.
Those are going to be the tips of the day.
Great stuff. We'll check that on the on this around this video, and even on YouTube as well. We'll make sure that's on YouTube. So if you're watching this, check below. Go over and check out our YouTube, of course. Don't forget to do that, because we've got the episodes are going up on there for the Pivotal Podspective and all of the other podcasts that we've been doing up to date. But yeah, great stuff. Thanks very much, Adrian. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me, and have a great evening. And thank you, everyone. Take care.
And you. Thanks very much, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday next week, my friend.
Yep. See you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Cheers. Adrian Dorobantu, of course, very good friend of mine, absolute extraordinaire in his field, and he definitely knows his shit. So make sure you tune in next Tuesday. And in between time, if you want to have a chatbot built, guys, if you want a chatbot built for your Facebook business page, then make sure you get in contact with us. Let us know below and say, I'm in. No, don't say I'm in exactly if you want to get on the show, but basically say chatbot, or get over and press send message on the Essex Business Radio Facebook page, which this is coming out to you on. So click about the button below that says send message. And if you want to get on the show and get on a podcast, then go through those questions, say click on get on a show. Otherwise, go ask question and maybe stick chatbot in there, and we'll know if you want to be considered for that. But you've got to tune in next Tuesday evening, which is the 26th of May, for the Pivotal Podspective, where we're going to be chatting about a few bits and pieces that are going to help you and set up a chatbot. Exciting shit, everybody. This is great. I love it. I've really enjoyed the first couple of weeks of this show, and we've got so much more to give you. Going to tell you all about it next week, and we've got loads to give you next week as well and tell you about. And something else that I can't wait to tell you about. But you've got to tune in Tuesday next week. Keep an eye out on the posts on Facebook, Essex Business Radio, and on my personal Facebook page, Elliot Brown, as well. Over on Instagram, Essex Business Radio. Twitter is Essex Biz, BIZZ Radio. And of course, go over to YouTube and go and check out the video. If you haven't seen the first few episodes of this, then they're going to be there. Make sure you subscribe there, guys, and make sure you leave some good reviews and send us some love. Wherever you're doing that, thanks very much for joining, of course. And also don't let me forget that you can download our free Essex Business Radio app that's got all of the podcasts on there. So that's all the audio versions, not the video. That's for YouTube. But you have some links going on there. It shows you the videos on YouTube as well. And it will take you over there so you can watch the videos. Big love to you all. Thanks very much for joining us again this week. It's been incredible. I've loved doing this. I can't wait to give you more. Big love to you all. And I'm going to say ciao for now. Brown cow.